Hey there, it's Daily Insights on Business and Branding, and today I am sitting here in the morning and I already have two insights for you to share with. So, the first one would be always sign contracts. Always. No matter at what stage of development of your business or agency you are, no matter how long time does it take you to sign a contract, or no matter whether it's important whether you know how to sign the correct one, but you should have at least something. Because I have so many problems with the clients where I didn't sign contracts. Today, I got a message on the Instagram from really famous brand right now in Ukraine. And I was excited because I worked with them. I know that 3 years ago, we worked together and I made a website for them when I was working as a freelancer separately. And I'm not sure if we had a contract because we had a mediator so it was not a direct contact through the agency, but I didn't have direct contract with a client. And that was my mistake because everything went well. I got paid on time and job was done and we were all happy. And it was so nice talking to the clients on Zoom and having those conversations. It's really nice because they are nice people, nice client, and case is great. It's I would say, I can't say the name and I can't say the logo, but I can say that it's a clothing brand, and I had this case on behance 3 years ago and to up until this morning. And how would I put it? Maybe you won't find this because I've already deleted the case. I'm not renewing my portfolio so often and I have a lot of NDAs, so deleting projects from my portfolio is kind of mean. It's bad. So yeah, I got asked to delete that, and they are texting me as if they do not know me. They're like, we're so grateful that you're interested in our brand. And I'm like, hey guys, I made a website for you. I'm not just a fan. I really did this work. That's why I'm showing it. But I can't be showing name and logo due to the trademark. Yeah, even though it's portfolio work. I don't have NDA with them as well, so I can say with whom I worked, but I'm not gonna be saying this here because I'm not sure yet. Okay, what does it tell us? It tells that people can be nice. They are nice, but having contracts is different, and doing business is different from just being nice, from just having everybody smiling and satisfied. It's sad for me because I have other works, but it's sad because I had this project in my portfolio for years, and right now suddenly I'd have to delete that, and just because we do not have a contract about it, or they have a trademark. Okay, yeah, that's due to the regulation, it's fine. But there can be even more difficult situations with the clients with which you do not have contract. I had a client for almost 3 months in this autumn. He was really nice, and we've published his case as well, but we haven't got a feedback from him. Why? So we remade whole design 3 times. At first he liked the design, and then in 2 weeks we had a problem because client was not satisfied with the design that we had, and we offered to remake it. So we remade it fully, and then there was problem with the developer. So I'm being just honest with you right here. Yeah, there was delay in development. Why? Because budget was low. It wouldn't cover second remake for the website, and it got dragged for around several months, and I started giving corrections to the developer directly because I saw that work wasn't in place and we didn't have a contract and client was not paying enough for it, And then clients started kind of saying ultimatums that either you do this project in a day, or I'll withdraw all the payments and all this stuff. So yeah, the client got a full refund, and I don't know, hundreds of working hours. That wasn't just a week or 2 or 3, like that was like hundreds, really, like maybe 400 or something of working hours got just unpaid and covered. Why? Because that was just a good friend of a friend, and he was really nice with us, and we didn't bother to start a contract. And because when we got in a sales call, I set the price, and he's in that second he's like, fine, yeah, we're doing this. I haven't had a client who would agree to the price of the project in the same second as I'm saying this price. People would have to consider it or sign a contract or do something, but he was that eager that we failed with it. So that was really expensive lesson in terms of working hours and in terms of emotional stress. So always, please, always sign the contracts, because it's gonna be painful not get paid afterwards, having project dragged and doing corrections and working overtime and having conflicts with clients, or not signing NDAs, or having conflicts on whether or not you should be posting this work, or not getting feedback that we all need for just promoting our brand. And second insight that comes out of the first one is interesting. So I guess I talked to my father yesterday, and I was talking about my childhood or something, and he said that I used to be, and I still am, like working really hard and doing too much. I'm a real workaholic. When I was in school, I would study like overtime at night. I would just have everything done, and my goal would be to be the best in the class, or to be praised by teachers, or for somebody to acknowledge the fact how great I am. He said, like, you really needed that. You worked so hard to get this award of everybody acknowledging you and saying how cool you are. And yeah, maybe deleting projects from portfolio or not getting clients' feedback is painful for me, for the ego. That's the insight. What's the insight? The insight is to stay humble. And that's the hardest lesson for me to do in business and in brand development, because name for brand is badass. Badass means right here and right now we're getting it. And when we are not, it's getting depressing in terms of social media or in terms of our clients, because we are growing and we are developing in normal, like regular way. But I'd like to have thousands of followers on the Instagram or on social media, but we're not having that. And it can be explained. I know that's rational, but my ego is suffering here. And yeah, I haven't learned how to stay humble, how not to require and request acknowledgement from the world, and just to work in peace without getting praise from everybody. And yeah, stay humble. It's really great one, and it's easy when you not have social media. When you're not getting social media, then you're like detached from this world, digital, and it's easy to stay humble. But over time, I did this in autumn also. I had no social media. I deleted all the apps. I never entered it for 4 months, and I stayed humble. I haven't shared any post about what I'm doing, that I started working on the agency, of how my days are going, how loaded they are. I didn't say a word on any platform. But at some point, when after these 4 months of staying humble, I didn't get the award, or nobody said how noble that is, or nobody what was the most painful thing? Nobody knew what I was doing, and nobody asked me how hard I was working. And yeah, that's me talking about my ego. I'm sorry here. Nobody was interested in what that agency was, and like nobody would acknowledge you unless you do on the social media. Nobody would know what you're doing unless you show people, and that's really like this bad side of today's social media and platforms. You should be praising yourself first, which is weird for me. And yeah, without showing your work or being active or consistent on social media, it's hard to get anything. Without posting anything for 4 months, everybody thinks that you're like dead, and it's not bringing to the table of your personal brand at all. So yeah, these are 2 insights. Always sign the contracts and stay humble, that I wanted to share with you before I'll get into my hard working day loaded with projects, because I'm not on time with the projects here. And I'll see you tomorrow. It was nice seeing you. Bye.